Hey guys, so we're back again, continuing with our two-step word problems. Today, if we look, it's a start unknown. So we know a start unknown is that first number, is my unknown number. And again, it's a two-step word problem, so it might seem like it's a little tricky or a little hard, but remember, work through it, persevere, don't give up and say, I can't do this. You can do this. It's just going to take a little longer time. So if we read today's problem, it says some students are in the gym. 35 students leave the gym. Then 21 more students enter the gym. Now there are 75 students in the gym. How many students were in the gym to start? Okay, so I've read through my word problem once. Now I'm going to go back and annotate it one sentence at a time so I can think about what do I know. So if I read this first sentence, it says some students are in the gym. Well, my start, it says some. When it says some, I don't know that number. I don't know how much I am starting with. I know I have a number, but I don't know what that number is. So some students are in the gym. Then it says 35 students leave the gym. So I know 35 students leave the gym. If they're leaving the gym, it means they're not coming back. They're no longer there. So I know this means I'm going to subtract. So I have some students minus 35, which is my change, and it equals a result. Well, I don't get a result. I don't know how many students are left in the gym. At this point, I don't know, so that is another unknown number. And in this case, since it's unknown, I'm not going to use the same symbol because it's two different numbers. I'm going to use a triangle in this case. So if I keep reading on, it says, then 21 more students enter the gym. So if 21 more enter the gym, so that means they're coming into the gym. So that means I'm going to add them to what was left in the gym. So I'm going to add this. So at this point, I still don't know how many kids are in the gym after 35 have left, but I know that 21 join them. And I know if I keep reading, 21 join them, and then it says, now there are 75 students in the gym. So now there are 75 students in the gym. So now I know that my result is that there are 75 students in the gym. I do know this result. And if I look, I have my two unknowns, but look, I have an equation I can solve. I can rearrange this and figure it out. I know that if I have something plus 21, it gives me 75. So I'm going to take 21 away from 75 to see if I can't figure out what that missing triangle is. So I'm going to say 75 minus 21 equals triangle. Well, I can figure that out. So I'm going to do, I have 75 minus 10, 20. So minus 10, and 1. So I know I have 75 minus 10. 75 minus 10 is 65. 65 minus 10 is 55. So I know that I have 55, and when I take 1 away, I have 54. So I know that my triangle is worth 54. So now I can put the 54 up here into this equation. So I know 54 plus 21 equals 75. Well, now I know what my triangle is right here. So I'm going to input that I know it's 54. So I'm going to rewrite that I still don't know how many I start with. I take 35 away, and that equals 54. So now I have a problem I can solve. I know this was an unknown at first. Now I know what it is. So I'm going to rearrange this because I know that my start when I'm subtracting is always a greater number. If I have some and I take away, I'm going to end up with a smaller number than what I started with. So in this case, I'm going to add these two together. So I'm going to add 35 plus 54 equals question mark. I can solve that now. It's not, I have an unknown, but I can do an equation. So I'm going to do 35, 10, 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 54. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I know, I don't know why I wrote this, so I'll mark it out. I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ones, and then I had 5, 6, 7, 8 tens. So now I know that there were 89 students. That's what my start is. That's what my unknown was. It's that there were some students in the gym. I can figure out that some students now is 89. So I had 89 students in the gym to start. Now, if you want to, you can check this and make sure your work is correct. I would do this by saying, okay, now I know 89 students are in the gym. 35 students leave the gym. So I would do 89 minus 35. Okay? So if I do 89 minus 35, I know 9 minus 5 is 4, and 8 tens minus 3 is 5. So I got 54. Well, hey, look, that matches up with what I found originally the triangle to be. Well, now if I have 54 plus the 21 over here that entered in, I know that 4 plus 1 is 5, and 5 plus 2 is 7. And look, that matches that 75 students are in the gym now. So I know that 89 is correct. I know, guys, again, this is a lot. It looks like it's intense. It looks like, oh my gosh, Miss Wilma, that's a lot of work. You can do this. Don't give up. Persevere and know you got this. I believe in you. Now go work on your composing work and make sure you use your base 10 blocks if you need to. Use your pictures. Use whatever strategy you need to help you solve this. You got this.